Good evening, everyone, as we welcome you to tonight's high school football game between the Watertown Goslings and the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. It's homecoming here in Watertown. My name is Ethan Buss, joined today by Christian Rose as we get set for this homecoming matchup. Christian, we got a good one on our hands tonight.
Yep, in-conference play is always good.
Absolutely. Of course, the Beavers coming into this game, they are red hot right now, and so it'll be interesting to see if they can continue that. It's going to be a great environment here for sure.
Of course, the crowd is pretty much full here at Landsberg as the boys are lined up to do their final warm-ups with 3 minutes to kick off.
Absolutely. The band is here. We have the student section packed. Cheerleaders, Blue Review, everybody from Watertown is here, it feels like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like that type of environment here tonight for sure. But one thing we got to know is what Watertown offense is going to show up today. I guess we got to wonder that. We know Davis Cashin, he's been running the ball a lot more lately, so I guess we got to see if that is going to happen.
Davis Cashin leading the team as the quarterback in rushing yards coming into this game.
Absolutely. And of course, they have Malik Mitchell, who's a very dynamic running back in his own right, so we will certainly have to keep an eye on that. But for the Beavers, well, one thing that we have seen as of late is that they certainly know how to run the football. Josiah Barnes, 943 rushing yards, 13 rushing touchdowns. 4 of those came last week.
That's certainly impressive.
Absolutely
this early
crazy.
in the season.
Yeah.
And it all starts up front with the big boys on either side of the ball. So win the line of scrimmage, you win the game.
Right. Yep, got to win that battle in the trenches, that is for sure. Feels like we're packed in here. I feel like we're surrounded by the band and everything.
Here comes the opponents.
Yeah.
A loud boo from the crowd.
A standing bovation for the Beavers here this evening, no doubt. Well, for Watertown, Alex Krogan coming in. It's his first year as the head coach of the Goslings. Has not yet got a home win. Maybe tonight's the night.
Maybe it'd be a big as a first-year head coach to get the homecoming win. That's the one everyone remembers. So.
Absolutely. Well, we knew this was going to be a challenge for Coach Krogan coming into the year. Almost a whole new starting lineup for this team. So certainly has been.
New offense.
Yeah.
New players.
And again, Beaver Dam making their way out. Yeah. Another delayed boo.
A lot of boos. Well,
yeah.
Beaver Dam's been kind of a long-standing rival. We've switched conferences around a lot the last couple of years. Now we're in East Central, but even back in Badger South and back in the old Little 10, they've been playing us ever since. So
exactly, yeah. It was a long time ago, back in my day. I don't know if we could. It feels like it. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yes, long-time rival with Beaver Dam, no doubt about it. No love lost between these two teams. The Beavers in their all-white jerseys tonight with the white helmets. Watertown is wearing all blue helmets, cool-looking stripes, and a W on them tonight.
Yeah.
How about that? It's gonna be a good one for sure. Watertown coming in, lost last week at home here to Plymouth, 47-7. Hoping to bounce back here tonight. We'll have to see if they are able to do so.
Yep. Beaver Dam's coming off a win as well. Just beat Kettle Moraine in a conference game last week. So,
yeah, Beaver Dam has won 3 in a row, 41-27 last week against Kettle Moraine. Second place in the conference, ranked 10th in Division II.
And everyone's here getting set for the national anthem.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to take a pause for a moment. We'll listen to the national anthem. Hopefully not lose our headsets. It's a bit windy tonight. All right, guys, we're going to take you over to the national anthem, and we'll rejoin you in just a moment. So they're going to serenade us with the Gosling fight song here very shortly.
USA chant from the student section?
Yeah, yeah. Chant that keeps on giving, no doubt, in this area. But all right, big game for the Goslings here tonight, no doubt. They can get this win. I mean, that could be a big statement win that they've been looking for. Well, we'll have to see if they can do it. They have 2 wins on the year. They went to Waukesha South. Got a win 34-32, and then Kewaskum a couple weeks ago, 26-23, pulled off the victory there. And now the band's going to get everybody fired up. It is a packed house here at Gosling Stadium.
Certainly is.
Sure is. Well, it is a mere 57 degrees, clear skies.
Perfect football weather.
Absolutely. You took the words right out of my mouth. Look at that. See, we're already thinking ahead of what we're going to say.
Looks like Beaver Dam has elected to defer to the second half.
Yeah.
And Watertown's going to take the ball as the return team heads out onto the field. Brady Crane and Malik Mitchell back to return.
You can feel the anticipation here from the crowd. This is certainly a big game. It's been homecoming, obviously, this week, so all the setup for this big homecoming game here this evening. Look at this Cole Henling, who will do the kicking for the Beavers. Mitchell is going to return this one at the 10. Works his way across the 20, and he's dragged down before he can get up to the 25-yard line. And that is where Davis Cashin will bring out the Goslings offense for their first drive of the game. Christian, what do you think are some keys here for this offense tonight?
I'm thinking the keys is you got to be able to run the ball. Beaver Dam, they're a good team, but whoever can run the ball is going to win the game. So I'm expecting we're going to run some power, something. We're going to set the tone early, let them know that we're not going to bend over easily.
Cashin lines up almost an inverted pistol here. They do give it to Mitchell, and not much there on the play. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Stuffed on first.
One thing we've seen from Watertown, they have played a little bit behind the chains on their opening drives, especially here at home. And hopefully they can get ahead of the chains here tonight. Goslings will again come out with one receiver spread to the left, one to the right. Cashin again in an inverted pistol formation. They're going to stick to the ground. Mitchell fights forward for a couple, but that's about it. Not much room to roam that time.
Looks like it's set up about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. Maybe looking at a pass here, but there are plenty of run plays you can run on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Curious to see what they decide to do.
Beaver Dam looks like they got 3 big men up front, running 3-4. See how they pack the box on this 3rd down for the Goslings.
Yeah, so far so good with that front 7 here. And here we go on 3rd and 6. Ball on the 27. With 10:31 and counting left here in the first quarter. Just underway at Gosling Stadium. Cashin rolls to his left, throws. He has a man. It's Cameron Kranz, and he's got a first down for the Goslings.
It's a great play by the Goslings. Cashin read it right, outran his defenders, delivered a good throw to Kranz, picked up the first down.
So great play call that time, and the Goslings will move the chains here. They haven't had much of that on their opening drives at home, so that's got to feel good for this team.
Good to see it.
Yeah.
Threw it across his body, too. It's an
Absolutely.
impressive play.
Not an easy play for sure. They're going to move it up to the 35, and it's going to be a 1st and 10. Cashin again, an inverted pistol formation here. They give it to Mitchell on the carry, and actually Cashin's going to keep it himself.
He's going.
He's down the sideline.
35, 30, Out of bounds. We're on the 25-yard line of Beaver Dam.
A huge play for the Goslings.
You fooled me.
Wow, yeah, you fooled me too. I was looking at Mitchell the whole time.
Great play design by the Goslings there. Cashin broke around, what was that, 40 yards?
Yeah, this was a recipe for success from a couple of weeks ago that they had a little bit against Mount Horeb when they started to show that Cashin could run. And he certainly did that time. And so a big first down to the 26 of Beaver Dam they go. Nice opening drive for the Goslings. Cashin will give it to Mitchell this time. He cuts left, and he's got a first down for the Goslings, and they're going to move the chains once again.
Great job by the own line there. Really opened it up for him. He made the smart cut, got outside, picked up like 12.
Yeah, and you mentioned it before the game, winning the battle up front in the trenches. That's going to be the big key for the Goslings. They haven't been able to do that on every play, but certainly a big time drive here to start the game. 1st and 10 from the 13. So they will have to pick up another first down. It is Mitchell. He's got the edge to the 10, and he rolls his way close to the pylon for a touchdown. What an opening drive for the Goslings.
Wow.
That was impressive.
Great speed there by Mitchell. Just got the outside off the initial blocks and then took it and did not let it up.
Been saying it all year with him, but he has amazing potential as a running back, and that right there just shows exactly why. Colton Stye's going to come on here and try to attempt the extra point. Goslings are a man short. There we go. Got man running on. And the kick is up, and it is good. And so the Goslings, what an opening drive. Right down the field they go. Big run from Davis Cash, and they are fired up on this sideline, as they should be.
That's exactly what you want to happen on that opening drive.
Couldn't draw it up any better.
Your opponent's going to give you the ball. You got to make them pay. You got to go down the field and score. Goslings did exactly that, and they take out an early 7-0 lead.
Big time drive for this Goslings team. And the Beavers, we know they're going to bring it offensively. And we've seen a lot of good stuff from this Goslings defense this year. They've shown a lot of good performances. And, you know, they're fired up for this one. Anytime it's homecoming, you know, there's just a special.
There's certainly an extra electricity in the air. You can definitely feel it.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure these players definitely feel it.
No doubt about it. It's really fascinating. We were talking before the game about the sideline TVs. I've kind of been mentioning. I mean, this is kind of a new thing.
Yeah. It came with, I think, with Krogan's new regime here after many years of my former coach, Coach Camrath.
Yeah.
So if it does that every drive, maybe it's a good investment.
Absolutely. Well, you know, they got tablets in the big leagues nowadays. I suppose I won't say the name of the league, but we all know what I'm saying. So
Colton Stye is a sophomore.
Yes, he is.
Playing in the big leagues.
Yeah, took over the kicking duties for Davis Cashin this year. Cashin obviously in a much bigger role.
Oh, yeah.
As quarterback. Very versatile is Davis Cashin. All right, Colton Stye will send it away. Boy, this Goslings crowd is fired up. It is going to be a good one. This kick is returned just inside the 15-yard line, and a good one at that, but it is going to be Parker Blank on the return.
Got it up to around the 33. So Beaver Dam will start with the ball on their own 33. Let's see how the Goslings defense performs tonight.
That's going to bring out Eli Bryant, and the Beavers offense. Bryant on the year, 63 completions. He's got 875 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, a rating of 113.8. He's had a really solid season for them. He's going to keep it here. Bryant cuts up the field, tackled down near the 40, and we'll have a second down and a few coming up here for the Beavers.
Bryant can throw the ball, but we're also looking at Josiah Barnes, number 32, the Beaver Dam running back, already at 943 yards on the season. When you got a guy like that, really got to be strong up front. And that's exactly what the Goslings are doing. They're running 5 down linemen at the line of scrimmage right now to really make the Beavers win, not running the ball.
That's a great point, and there he is, Barnes on the carry. Close to that first down marker, and I think they're going to move the chains. Yeah, very close. Yeah, Josiah Barnes last week had 262 rushing yards against Kettle Moraine, 4 rushing touchdowns. What a performance from him, and it's been all year, really. 13 total touchdowns on the year now.
Mm-hmm. He's also fumbleless on the year.
Yeah. Yeah, that is amazing. You carry the ball 127 times and don't fumble. That's remarkable. This time they're going to give it, looks like, to the up back.
Morrissey.
Yeah, Morrissey on the carry.
Morrissey's also over 100 yards in the season. He's got 112 and 3 touchdowns coming into this game. They can spread the ball out in the backfield. It's not just Barnes you have to worry about.
When you can run the ball as effectively as they do, it certainly opens up the offense, and they've had success in a lot of aspects of the game for sure. See what they do here. It's going to be 2nd and 7 on the 46-yard line. And they do give it up the middle to Barnes, and he is wrapped up across midfield and into Gosling's territory. But, yeah, short of the first down here.
3rd and 3. Crucial down here. Just past midfield, looks like.
Brady Crane in on the tackle there for the Goslings. He's turned into quite the player for Watertown. A huge interception a couple of weeks ago against Mount Horeb. They're going to give it on the ground again to Barnes. He's going to plow his way forward. It looks like he's right at the marker, maybe just a shy pass that they're going to give him the first down here. And so Beaver Dam will move it down to the 44-yard line.
Right now, Beaver Dam's just running it up the gut, testing out our front. And they're getting 3 to 4 yards a pop, so.
And that will work here.
As the game goes on, the Goslings they'll recognize the plays, they'll warm up a little bit. But right now, got to stop the run.
And you're going to give it to Barnes again. And you're right, they are stacking the box too whenever they can, but Barnes, such an effective runner. This time he goes down to the 40. I misspoke before. They were at the 46, not the 44. But now to the 40 they go. About a 2nd and 4 coming up for the Beavers.
6 minutes left in the first quarter before the 2nd and 4.
Shotgun formation here. They got 1 receiver to the left, 2 bunch to the right. Bryant's going to keep it on the carry. He will certainly do that often. He is going to fall very close to the first down marker. It looks like the far judge is marking him just shy. So it's going to be about 3rd and inches coming up here for the Beavers.
Certainly not shy to running, Brian is.
No, not at all. That is their identity. Run first, pass second, no doubt. And they give it to Barnes again. Actually, I think that was the up back. Morrissey again, and I think he's short, and he is, and it's 4th down.
Great play by that defensive front. 3rd and inches, stuffing a guy with 900 yards on the season, right at the line of scrimmage. Great play by the D-line. It's got to feel good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to feel good to get that one.
The senior Nicholas Wolf led the charge there, and now
Beaver Dam staying in.
They're going to line up and go. 37-yard line. They're going to... Interesting here that they're lining up in the pistol. It's Barnes, and he moves it forward just enough. And they're going to give him the first down here, it looks like. Gosling players are pointing the other way, but I think they're going to give it to him.
Interesting out of the pistol is right. Normally in those 4th and short, 3rd and short situations, you want to be under center, but
right.
I think they wanted to have Barnes to have some downhill momentum when he hit the line of scrimmage, and he got just enough. Got like a yard, but that's all they needed.
Absolutely. Trust the big guys up front to get the push. To the 35 they go. 1st and 10. Bryant again, quick pass this time. We haven't seen him pass very much. It's incomplete. Ball got there a little too quickly that time for Lincoln Sayers, who was their tight end.
Bringing up 2nd and long, which they have not played from yet. So let's see what they drop on this down.
That's a good point. The ball is in Gosling territory, but this defense has played really well so far. This opening drive. 2nd and 10, ball on the 35. 4:33 left here in the first quarter. Some movement up front, but part of the shift. Handoff here goes to Barnes, and he will not get much on the play.
Great play by Chance Fortenic there.
Yeah.
As the cornerback coming down and making the stop on the running back one-on-one. You'd love to see that out of a defensive back if you're Coach Krogan.
Absolutely. That's not an easy play for a defensive back, and nicely done. 3rd and 8. Big down coming up here for the Goslings defense. Ball at the 32-yard line. Bryant again in the pistol formation. They fake the handoff. Bryant's going to go to the air. He's hit as he throws, and it is incomplete.
Pressure on him by Tucker Pyrick, forcing that miss.
Great job by this Goslings defense. A 4th down, and now what do you do if you're the Beavers? You're almost in no man's land here. Do you try a field goal, or do they go?
It looks like to me the offense is staying out there, but again, they haven't played any long downs yet.
Yeah.
They've been able to get yards on 1st and 2nd down. Now they're in a new scenario. Let's see how their offense can handle a 4th and 8.
Absolutely. Good, very good point here. Now we got to see what they can do. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They're going. Bryant steps up. He's going to run it. And he is going to get the 1st down on that 2nd lunge. Just lowered his shoulder. And he pushes the Beavers forward for a 1st down.
It was good coverage downfield by the D-backs, but unfortunately, a guy like Brian, he's going to get out of the pocket, and he's going to make the plays with his legs.
Used all of that 6'3" frame there to get that 1st down. He needed all of it. And now the Beavers will move it to the 30, to the 24. 1st and 10. And again, in that pistol formation, more than likely a run here. They do give it on the ground. It looks like that was to Bro Mullenbach.
Coming up on 3 minutes left in the quarter, and if you're a Gosling fan and you were told at 3 minutes in the first quarter it'd be 7-0 Watertown, I think you'd be pretty happy at the start of this game.
Yeah, this is a win for this Goslings team here so far.
They're playing strong. Let's see how they can finish out this defensive possession.
Beaver Dam will come out here 2nd and 7. Ball on the 21. Again, a pistol formation for Bryant. He gives it to Barnes. Barnes cuts back, finds a lane. He's got a 1st down and more as he works his way down inside the 5.
Yep. O-line opened the way. He made the cuts.
Absolutely. Yeah, right to the 5, actually. And so it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Beavers.
Beaver Dam, in the goal-to-go situations, they like to go to their tight end, number 7, Shaw. He's got 2 catches on the air, but both of them were for touchdowns.
Yeah, use that size. The carry here goes to Barnes again.
Just short.
Short of the end zone. Looking for touchdown number 14 on the season. That's just insane.
Goslings are going to put everyone they have in this box right here. They want to stump this run. Looks like they're bringing in number 61. That's Brody Wood. Big guy. Try to get some movement up front for the Goslings.
They do what they can. It's Barnes again, and he's in for the touchdown.
Looks like he broke the plane.
Just breaking that plane, absolutely. Well, the Beavers eat up some clock, and they roll down the field. Wasn't easy, but they do get it in for a touchdown. And now we'll try to tie it up.
It's a good effort by the Goslings defense, stalling Beaver Dam as long as they did.
Absolutely not an easy thing to do. I think it'll be Parker Blank attempting the extra point. It's a snap, the kick is up, and it is good. And so we are all tied at 7. with 1:44 left in the first quarter. Oh, what a game here on homecoming. Ethan Buss joined by Christian, and hey, you know what we're seeing here. This could be an upset in the making.
It could be. Definitely a good game so far. Got to see what Gosling's come out with in the second quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Looks like they've been prepping all week for this. They're running a bigger defensive front than they normally do. They had some trickery on offense with Mitchell and Cashin, so
Yeah, you don't see a lot of 5 down linemen.
No.
That's what they were doing. Wise. Brock Lindy, the head coach for the Beavers, has done a really nice job with this team. Again, ranked 10th in Division II. Cole Hemling, who will be handling the kickoff duties once again.
Mitchell and Crane back to return for the Goslings.
It's a long, old rivalry between these two teams, no doubt about it, going way back. As you mentioned before, to the Little 10 days. Makes me feel old.
Yeah. Now they're playing in the East Central.
Yeah.
First year of the conference, I believe.
3rd conference in my lifetime. That's crazy. All right. It is Crane, it looks like, on the return here across the 20. He's got a good space. Crane across the 40, now midfield. Across the 40, and then he goes to the 30-yard line. What a run.
Brady Crane, the junior, what a play by him there. That's really gaining the momentum back after you're going. Your defense, they fight hard, but they get scored on. That's a great play right there to get the crowd back going, get the momentum back in your favor.
Absolutely, no doubt. And it was on this sideline, the near sideline, Brady Crane ran back a pick 6 a couple of weeks back against Mount Horeb. And I know it was a little deja vu almost there, but with a kickoff return this time.
Gosling's going to start from Beaver Dam's 34.
Get pistol formation for Cashin as he brings him out. Mitchell is the running back behind Cashin. They give it to Mitchell. He's going to fight his way forward. Get him a few on the play.
That's a good game.
Yeah, you'll take 5 yards any day of the week. And he'll get him to the 30.
2nd and 5 is a good spot to be in. Much rather be in 2nd and 5 than 2nd and 10.
Yeah, no doubt. So far, so good for this Goslings team. 109 remaining and counting left here in the first quarter. So again, an inverted pistol for Cashin and the Goslings. One receiver to the right, one spread out to the left. They give it to Mitchell on the ground. He's got another nice carry, spinning his way close to the first down marker. Now being pushed back, and the ball came out, but they're going to blow it dead for forward progress. And I think he was just about a yard shy, so that's going to bring him about 3rd and maybe a yard. It's close. It's probably inches.
3rd and short here. I don't know. There could be many options in 3rd and short. You could run power up the middle, trust your big guys. You could run some speed with Cashin because you have another runner in the backfield when you have Cashin under center. So interesting to see what the Goslings elect to do here on 3rd down.
You dare get old-fashioned and do a little fullback dive. No, I'm kidding. I don't think we're going to see that. But the fullback position is almost irrelevant.
Obsolete nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
Watertown does tend to run 2 running backs in the backfield now.
You're right. Cashin will go under center here, though.
Looks like they got a fullback in. Or a halfback.
Sure do. They give it to Mitchell again, and did he get it? I think he did, right at the marker.
They're going to move the chains.
And a first down. Goodness. Wow, that was about as close as it gets. You mentioned it before, though, that battle up front. It's a game of inches, and there you have it. And that's going to end the first quarter. So the Goslings will have a fresh set of downs coming up as we start quarter number 2. What a game here tonight so far. Goslings come out on their opening drive. Huge run from Davis Cashin, and they end up punching it in the end zone. The Beavers answer back, and here we go. We got a good one.
It's a great start for Watertown.
Yeah.
Scoring, taking time off the clock with their defensive stop, but not quite getting it. But again, that kickoff return by Crane to like the opposing 35. They're looking good. They got a first down. So the Goslings are going to start the second quarter with the ball almost in the red zone.
Yeah.
if you're a Gosling, that's where you want to be.
Absolutely. That's a great point. They've honestly a lot of times this year have not had great starting field position, but today, different story. That was a huge return by Brady Crane for sure. And now
Gonna flip the field.
absolutely. They're still fired up here on the sideline. You love to see that. Keep the guys fired up. Whistle blows. Clock will wind. And here we go for quarter number 2 from Watertown. 2 receivers split out to the left. High snap. And that might have caused a delay. Mitchell is unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a couple.
Yeah, good play by Cash and being able to wrangle that one, because it would have been bad if it goes over his heads there.
Yeah, that's not an easy thing to do.
Going to bring up 2nd and long.
Gavin Vitens was in there on the tackle. 6'3" defensive lineman. Pretty good size for a high school defensive lineman.
There is. Beaver Dam's got some big guys up front.
They sure do. You can just see they're towering out there with the Gosling's offensive line. The offensive line has done a great job here. Cashin will give it to Mitchell, trying to find a hole, and again, I think he is maybe back to where he just got. Not much there. It's going to be 3rd and 12 coming up for the Goslings.
Going to have to get creative here. Going to have to bring out a pass, or we're going to have to run some special. Maybe some quarterback runs. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got a Hail Mary in him again like he did a couple of weeks ago to Alex David.
David can certainly make some plays. Got 2 touchdowns on the year already. Only a sophomore, so.
Yeah, he's their big play guy, no doubt. Gets open. And
David's going to go to the right.
Yes, he is. He might
2
be
receivers to the left.
Be the guy to look for here for sure. Cashin and the shotgun. Mitchell to his left. Now he splits out. Cashin, they're going to dump it underneath. Yeah, interesting call. A screen to Kranz, and he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that is it. And it's going to be 4th down and 10 for the Goslings. So, again, I ask, what do you do?
Well, let's see if Coach Krogan wants to take the field goal chance here, or if he wants to keep his offense on the field. And it's looking like the second option.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think if we're betting men here, it looks like they're at least going to line up to go for it.
The screen got them some good yards back, but it's still 4th and long, so they're going to have to make a play here.
Absolutely.
And now they're going to have to draw something up.
Oh, they're certainly capable of these big plays. We've seen it from time to time this year. Cashin with his legs has made a lot of them. But here we go. Pistol formation. He fakes the handoff. A lot more time to throw. Blitz coming. Cashin throws it up in the air. Mitchell is the intended receiver. He made the catch, but he was out of the end zone. Remarkable grab, but he just ran out of green, and it's a turnover on downs for the Goslings. Kind of a no-risk situation, though, because now you give the ball to Beaver Dam, and they're still going to have some difficult starting field position, but
yeah, Beaver Dam really played back in coverage. They didn't bring too many guys. I thought they only brought 4, so 7 guys in coverage, hard to find an open receiver.
Absolutely. This ball is pretty much going to be placed here at the 23, and that is where the drive will start. Handoff goes to Barnes. We're going to have some movement up front here.
First laundry of the game.
Yeah.
Well, who jumped?
Yeah.
Normally, if it's before the play, they're going to give it to the offense, so let's hope.
Absolutely.
And that's the case. It's going to be a false start on the offense. It's going to back the Beavers up 5 yards. It's going to be 1st and 15.
Well, that helps the Goslings even more, especially when you can make a decision to go for it. And, of course, they really kind of had nothing to lose by going for it there, but
definitely a calculated risk.
Yeah. So 1st and 15, ball on the 18. Here they go to Barnes again. Oh, man, he hit the hole that time. And, oh, my goodness. He's just running guys over. Barnes with a 1st down and way more. He's almost got one man to beat, and he can't beat him, but he's into Gosling territory. My goodness. Looks like it was Brady Crane in on the tackle, but that was quite the run.
That was a good run, but Barnes is a good runner. He had a guy made contact with him at around back at the 25, but he broke that tackle, and then that turns a 5-yard gain into a 30-yard gain. It's a whole different story.
If you can run the ball like that, that is pretty effective. Morrissey's going to get the ball here, drifting to the left, and he is hit and taken out low, but He will gain a few before he is dropped.
That was Chance again, the cornerback making the stop.
Yeah. It's interesting to see Brandon Morrissey getting involved here, but is their second leading rusher on the year, so give Barnes a break from lowering his shoulder a little bit. Man, well, Barnes is not a big back size-wise by any means, but he is laying that shoulder down. Here he goes again. He's got another first down, and he's tripped up again. A shoelace tackle may have saved what could have been a touchdown, but it's a first down for the Beavers.
Watertown's got to step up right here in the red zone. It's easier to run the ball, but once you get down here, there's less space. We got to pack the box more and see if we can make some plays.
Absolutely. We're going to get a timeout here.
Timeout used by the Goslings.
And an interesting thing to say, just looking at Barnes is 5'8", 190. He runs like he's 6'2", 230. The way he's lowering his shoulder out there. Man, oh man.
Wow.
That is remarkable. But if you're just joining us, thank you again. Ethan Buss joined by Christian Rhodes for this homecoming matchup between the Goslings and the Beavers. Hey, it is nice not being the only one talking up here. You know, that's a
Oh yeah, I'm glad to be here.
yeah.
It's a fun time.
Glad to have you. Always fun to be up here in the booth. No better view.
Looks like the Goslings got a little regroup here. Had a talking to from Coach Krogel and see how they adjust to Beaver Dam's rushing attack here in the red zone.
Pistol formation here. Bryant gets it. Gives it to Barnes. And this time the Goslings front gets a stop. Not much there to go for.
It's a good timeout by Krogan there. When you're just getting ran down right down the middle, sometimes you gotta call a timeout, get your guys some water, tell them to just stay on their assignments, and that's what they did that time. And Barnes was only able to get like a yard there, so good work by the defense.
Brandon Noblin in on the tackle, Xavier Quintero as well, and again nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. Oh, ball came out. It's not dead.
The Goslings have it, and to the 50 they go.
Wow. Number 11, Brady Crane. I don't know if he punched it out, but he picked it up, and he was one play away from taking that to the house.
I had to look down because Brandon Noblin was in there again on the play, but you're right. Crane picks it up, scoops it, and the Goslings get the ball.
Just short of midfield.
Ooh.
Wow.
What an explosive play that was. And again, a huge turn of events here.
Great job by the defense, giving their offense the ball back after turning it over on downs. Winning the turnover battle, that's how you win the game. So let's see how the offense can repay their defense here, starting from midfield.
Good call. Cashin fakes it this time, rolls to his left, throws against his body, and it is incomplete. Threw it up. Had some hopes there that it would just fall right in the breadbasket of Caden Holden, but it falls incomplete.
Looks like Caden lost it.
Yeah.
Looks like it was intended for someone there, but...
Yeah, Kranz was in the area as well, but that's one of those, you mentioned it before, that's a tough throw. Throw it across.
The crossbody is tough when he's rolling out to his left and he's trying to throw across his body, for sure, but he's shown the ability to make those plays, so...
I think he's been watching a little Russell Wilson tape. That was a little
Mahomey.
Yeah, there you go. Pistol formation. They're going to give it to Mitchell here. He's going to drift to the right side. He's got a nice gain. Lowers his shoulder. He is close to the first down marker. Well, they're going to say he stepped out actually near the 45, maybe to the 44.
Great run by Mitchell.
Yeah.
Getting to third and short is essential in these conference battles when you're battling up front the whole game. And that gives you many more options on 3rd and 4 than if you're sitting back at 3rd and 10.
Yeah, absolutely. Imagine if that 4th down play before was 4th and 4. It would have been a more comfortable call, I think, for Coach Krogan. But the ball is at the 44. 3rd and 4. They have not changed the, well, I guess we'll say 3rd and 3. Looks more like 4 from our vantage point.
3rd and 3.5.
Yeah, it's close. So here we go. They're going to go under center. That's the same formation they ran up with before on 3rd and short. They pitch it to Mitchell, and that was just read perfectly by this Beavers defense. And now what do you do again?
That was blown up right from the start, but Mitchell made a good play to get that play back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he did.
If he doesn't make that a little extra effort, we could be looking at more like a 4th and 6. So.
And I would say, Christian, I think he made that play call with 2 down territory in mind. I think he's planning to go.
Absolutely.
4th and 2 from the 43.
No doubt in Coach Krogan's mind that was setting up for this 4th down here.
Absolutely. You're, again, kind of in a spot where you don't want to punt, but too far for a field goal, so try to inch closer.
It's more fun to go for it anyways.
It sure is, especially if you play Madden. All right, under center they go again, and timeout called by Watertown. Maybe they're just trying to see what the Beavers line up with first. 6:36 left here in the first half.
All right, let's see what they use this timeout to drop a play for.
Yeah, that was probably a wise timeout. See what Beaver Dam came out looking with defensively. And we got a great game for you here tonight. Beaver Dam comes in second in the East Central Conference, ranked 10th overall in Division II. They're just behind Port Washington, who is 5-1, 4-0 in conference play. Beavers are 3-1 in conference play. Plymouth, who was here last week, 4-1. I'm sorry, 3-1 in conference play, and then Watertown at 1-3. Same with Kettle Moraine at 1-3, and of course Kewaskum 0-4. Kewaskum having a tough year, 0-6 in total on the year. Just
it's a big game for both teams when you're Beaver Dam. When you're down 1 game to Port Washington already, you can't drop a game if you want to have any chance of winning the conference. So these teams are both going hard. Looks like it's a
play action again from Cashin.
He's going to get there.
Man, he's got some jets. He's got the first down, and he rolls it on into Beaver territory. What a play call once again. I think that was just Cashin calling his own number there.
Great read. I think there was some passing involved, but Cashin saw the green and he took it. And great play by Cashin. It's going to set up first down.
Absolutely. It's crazy how a couple of weeks ago against Mount Horeb they showed what they could do with Cashin and his legs, and now ever since then they have taken advantage of that. He had a great game against Kewaskum, and he comes out here doing the same exact thing.
Definitely opens up the playbook a little bit when you've got a quarterback that can run.
No doubt. He's going to be in the pistol here, inverted a little bit. They'll give it to Mitchell, and he takes it right to the line of scrimmage. Boy, oh boy.
Stuffed.
Just a great play for the Beavers up front. We talked about that front 7. That was big number 92, Kenneth Papernick, and again, 6'6", 270. Stands out there, no doubt.
Past the halfway point of the second quarter, 5:30 remaining on the clock. Goslings are set up on their own on Beaver Dam's 36. On a 2nd and long, let's see if they can get a chunk of it back here.
Yeah. Officially, we'll mark it 2nd and 12. They have 2 receivers spread out again. Inverted pistol rolling to his left is Cashin. He's just going to keep it, try to get what he can, and I don't think he quite got back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 11 probably coming up here for the Goslings.
Looks like Beaver Dam was ready for that one.
Yeah.
Linebackers out wide anticipating the quarterback, and they made the play. Cashin did make a man miss, but again, there was 3 of them flooding, tackling as a team, so only able to pick up maybe about 1.
Yeah.
Sets up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, read option kind of look there from Cash. I think he made the right choice to tuck it and move, because that pitch probably would not have worked.
Absolutely. They had guys. Beaver Dam was all over that play.
Back to the pistol formation. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Mitchell behind Cashin in the backfield. And they fake it to him. They're going to go to a screen. It's low but caught. And not much there.
That was
Cameron Kronz. And it's going to be 4th down. And we'll call it maybe 8. Yeah, it's going to be again in no man's land here, though. So, you know.
Yeah, a little too long for a field goal, but
yeah,
definitely not in punting scenario. So, again,
like
the offense is going to stay out there.
Yeah, they're going to go. Why not? From the 31, actually, I'm not sure. The scoreboard saying make some noise. I'm not sure if it's going to make noise when the offense is at work, but let's see what they can do here.
making some substitutions.
Yeah.
Xavier Quintero going in.
I'd be surprised if Coach Krogan takes another timeout here, and he will. Just got to get this play right. And
last time out of the half for Watertown.
Yeah. A little confusion there. 3:29 remaining in the first half here from Watertown High School.
Well, there's no pain in seeing how they're going to set up on defense. So Coach Krogan making the timeout, seeing what Beaver Dam's going to come out and read. Now they're going to have a little extra time to get a play in the guys' heads.
No doubt. And the more time that clicks off the clock here is a win for Watertown, no matter what the score may be at 7-7. This will be an interesting second half to see how things play out. But well, we got to write the final 3.5 minutes of the first half first. I'll jump the gun here a little bit.
Just getting exciting.
Yeah, getting antsy up here. All right. Good news with the timeout, they probably already had the play called. And so they're going to run 3 receivers out to the right. Tight end to the left on the line. Mitchell in the backfield. They fake the pitch. Cashin holds. Flag is in. Thrown to the end zone is incomplete. Good
just
luck.
Out of reach of Caden Holden.
Yeah.
But we do have some laundry in the backfield.
We do.
That's normally in the zone of an offensive hold, but we'll see what happens here. Yeah, it's a holding on Watertown, so Beaver Dam is going to decline that. They're going to take the ball back.
Yeah, that's the best choice there. And so the Beavers will get it with 3:20 remaining. And it looks like that ball will be, again, on the 31-yard line. Yeah, so this will be interesting to see what the Beavers do. They have all 3 timeouts now.
They like to run the ball, but 3 minutes, 20 seconds, if they're not moving it fast enough, they might have to open it up to the air a little bit. Again, they do have 3 timeouts, so we'll see how their offense adjusts to the time limits here.
Had a fumble on their last drive. The first fumble of the season for Barnes. This is not a fumble. It's a great carry to the outside, and another first down here for the Beavers.
He's also going to get out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock at 3:12.
That is a big-time play from Barnes.
He's going to get around to the 45, 46 of Watertown, 47 of Watertown.
Got his first fumble, and he took it personally, and he comes right back.
Yep.
And gets a nice gain here.
See if this Gosling's D can play like they have been playing.
To the 47.
They stay on the ground again.
Barnes kicks it out. Nowhere to go this time. My goodness. Brady Crane was there again.
Yep. Chance was there as well. The quarterback. Tackling as a team. That's exactly what they're coached to do. It's a great play by the defense there.
Absolutely. Uh-oh.
Looks like lost some yards on that one.
Yeah. We'll back them up a yard to the 48. 2nd and 11 coming up. Again, they'll show pistol formation here for Bryant. Barnes again, the back right behind him. Morrissey motions over. They give it to Barnes. He cuts left, and oh my. Yeah, got near.
Crane was there again.
Yeah, Crane is over there near the 45, maybe just slightly across. Yeah, they're going to mark it right at the 45. So that will be, again, 3.
3rd and long. Again, Beaver Dam's not really used to these 3rd and longs in this game so far. They've been playing from 3rd and short, so.
Yeah. That's
are they going to stay on the ground with Crons, or are they going to go to the air? They got 2 minutes and 11 seconds left, 3 timeouts.
We'll see
something's going on with the Zebras down there.
We have a timeout here from.
Clock's going to go back to 2:25, not 2:11.
2:25. Had some game clock issues a couple weeks ago as well, so we'll monitor that. But the Beavers are, at least this gives a long time for the Goslings to get a look at what's going on offensively. Whoops. It'll get there eventually. We know that. Right?
Now we got 10 minutes left.
Well, we don't need
there we go.
Okay.
A little extra football. Nothing wrong with a little extra football.
I don't know if I'm feeling another 10-minute half. Okay, yeah. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Rolling is Bryant. He's going to try to get there with his legs, and he does. And Bryant cuts it back all the way across to the left side of the field, and he's in for the touchdown, and a late flag comes flying in.
That might be on the hit on the backside. It looked like number 12, Adler Jenkins, the wide receiver for Beaver Dam, laid a blindside hit on Chance, 23 of Watertown.
I think you're right. I saw that as well, and Chance is unfortunately down over there.
That might bring this play back.
Yeah, that.
You hate to see that. You hate to see the blindside hits are the scariest. I've seen teammates go down to him before, so
yeah, that's a.
Let's hope this is not the case. Chance has been playing a really good game, sealing the edge as a defensive back, so let's hope he's all right.
A lot of people like to nitpick at the rules, but man, you got to protect the players, and that is a no doubt call there, and this will be coming back.
Gives the Goslings defense a little bit of time to recoup.
Yeah.
Got the athletic training staff working on him. Stood up under his own power.
Yeah, that's always a good sign. Coach Pogan was over there as well.
Probably going to have to check him for some concussion protocol on the sidelines, but someone's going to have to step up. I'm not sure who the backup defensive back is, but
yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. First, we'll have to see where they're going to spot this. Probably at the spot of the foul. We'll see.
I think it'll bring him back from the spot of the foul,
right,
about 10, 15 yards. But it's going to be a first down. Looks like the 20 was the spot of the foul with the umpire lined up in the middle there. So
never the fun part when they have to figure this out. I don't envy the officials in this situation. A foul during the play has always got to be tough to.
The foul's going to take 6 points off the board for Beaver Dam, but they're still knocking on the door. So the Goslings defense is going to have to step up here.
Yeah, no doubt they are moving back. And we'll get the call.
It's a crucial 2 minutes before the half because that's going to bring the momentum into halftime, and that's going to be the momentum coming out the gate at the second half, especially since Beaver Dam is going to take the ball.
Right.
They might, if they go 2 for 1 here, it's going to be a harder fight for the Goslings going uphill.
Yeah, no question about that.
Yep.
So there
illegal
you go.
blindside block by number 12 on Beaver Dam. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10, but they're going to be back toward looks like the 47-yard line of Watertown. So looks like number 17's in for Watertown. Ethan Rulo, the junior.
Well, let's see if the Goslings can work the clock long enough to get them off the field here.
Oh, what's going on with the chain gang here?
Yeah, they went all the way back with Beaver Dam. They probably should have done that. They probably should have waited for the officials.
Now, okay.
Now we got
Beaver
it
Dam's
right.
going to be at the 35.
I was going to say, I thought the 35
The chain gang fooled me.
Yeah, right.
Shut up,
We're
Ron.
all getting, man, oh man. Okay, here we go. Brian in the gun. He looks left, now checks back right, steps up and throws an in. Complete. Boy, can't drop that.
Off the hands of the defender as well.
Yeah, Eli Johnson, the intended receiver.
Quintero was almost running back the opposite direction there.
Yeah.
Bryant so far, I don't believe he's at a completion.
No, I don't.
Not
I think you're
game.
right. There's a couple attempts I remember with the screen incomplete, and now that one.
All ground from Beaver Dam tonight.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. 2 minutes left.
You think eventually they're going to have to make a play through the air. They're going to try to win this one.
Not in this formation.
Yeah, no, definitely not. 2nd and 6, and the carry will go to Barnes, and a nice tackle made. Again back there. Was that
Xavier Martinez?
Yeah, Martinez on the tackle, and we do have another Gosling down.
Oh, no.
And we'll have to hold a minute. I did not see what happened there that time, but
it's number 66.
It's always
Eli Clark.
Yeah, Eli Clark
Junior.
down. Always a tough thing to see. You never want to see one player get hurt, but 2 on the same drive. That's tough. It is going to be a 3rd and 6 when we're able to resume here, but that is. So 1:52 remaining.
It's a rough defensive possession here for the Goslings, losing 2
Yeah.
Potentially losing 2 of the starters. Maybe we can hope Chance and Eli can get back out there, but you have to let the trainers do their job.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Of course, we won't assume what's going on, but we'll certainly have to keep an eye on it. So with 1:52 remaining, we do have a packed show coming up at halftime, so we hope you'll stick with us for that. We might take a little break. You probably want a break from us anyway, but nonetheless, a extended halftime here. The homecoming court will come up. Of course, the homecoming dance is on Saturday. And then we have the Watertown Pep Marching Band will come down and perform at halftime. The dance team with alumni will be on the field. And, of course, the cheer team will get their time as well. So a lot going on at halftime for sure, but it'll be a good one. And this packed crowd here in Watertown, it is packed.
Clark's going to need to get help off the field.
That does not look good.
Looks like something's wrong with his right leg. Looks like he's not putting any weight on it.
Yeah, now they got really 3 guys almost to help him get off.
Ethan Linestock and Brady Blankley being good teammates.
Yep.
Helping their guy off. Let's hope Eli is all right. You hate to see that happen.
Yeah, especially in high school.
You don't get to play many games.
No.
When varsity football, you got your junior and your senior year for most guys, and you hate to miss any of them. Absolutely.
Well, as we return to the field here, it's going to be a 3rd and 6 from the 31 for Beaver Dam. 1:52 left for halftime. Again, a pistol formation. Motioning out is Barnes. It's a screen. A really good play call. That might be the first completion of the game.
Yep, for Beaver Dam.
And they get a first down.
Barnes on the quick wide receiver bubble or tunnel there, and they're going to move the chains.
Lincoln Sires on the reception. 1:41 and counting clock still moving.
Well, that's what Beaver Dam's gonna want to do to move the ball better.
Yeah, no doubt.
Keep Watertown on their toes with the pass game just a little bit. Keeps the run game that much more effective.
Yeah, that's very true. Pressure here coming, and Bryant's got to move. Flag is down, and he's just going to run out of bounds, and I think
that looks like an offensive hold.
We're going to get a hold, yes. And that is not ideal here for the Beavers.
Gosling's brought great pressure on that. There was no chance of him getting a pass off in the pocket there. He had to scramble almost immediately, so great job by the defensive front getting through that.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to give a lot of credit to this Gosling's defense because they're outside. So you can see that visibly, and boy, they're showing up.
Beaver Dam making some personnel substitutions, putting in 34. Isaac Moheim. He's a tight end, so they're new look.
Penalty was on Caleb Desarn.
Gonna back him up. 2nd and 15, 2nd and 16.
Yeah, about that. Yep. They'll move it back to the 30. And here we go. Handoff. Here goes to Barnes. Does a nice job to get back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe a little further. So it's going to be about a 3rd down and call it maybe 9.
3rd and 9. We're getting a 1:08 left on the clock here, so we're running out of time.
Winding down.
I bet Beaver Dam's trying to kill any time on the clock and also get in the end zone. So they've got 3 timeouts, so they shouldn't be too concerned about their clock management. But if they're keeping it on the ground, they always have to watch out for that.
Bryant fakes the pitch. Now he's going to go to the air, and it's tipped. Oh, my goodness. Dangerous play. Incomplete.
Intended for number 34, Isaac Moheim.
That's going to stop the clock with 50.9 remaining here before halftime.
Huge 4th down here.
Absolutely.
Now, if you're Beaver Dam, you're close enough to take the points, take the lead, maybe going into halftime. Do you do that?
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised to see. Maybe, and again, we don't know. Maybe the kicking situation is not fully comfortable. We saw Parker Blank out there before attempting the extra point.
Students are getting loud.
Yes, they are.
Huge 4th down here for the Goslings. Let's see if they can make a play.
Oh, man, here we go. Bryant fakes the handoff. Pressure coming again. They're just going to dump it off to Morrissey underneath. And he's right at the 1st down marker.
They're going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to him. Yeah, that's a really good play call for the Beavers. Just a little tight end screen.
Yep. Right off the line, right into the flats.
Yep.
Got to the sticks.
Ethan Relo in on the tackle, 38.7, and the Beavers are going to call a timeout.
First of the half for the Beavers. They have 2 left, 38.7 seconds left on the clock in the first half.
They were definitely in no hurry to call their timeouts, and understandably so. They had control of the field here, so ball moves up to the 13.
Looks like Chance is walking around on the sideline, so
that's a good sign.
might see him back in the second half.
Yeah,
not sure.
See what they got. Boy, it's a raucous crowd. Again, of course, it is homecoming, and always a special feel, especially when you get a town that's a little bit, 20,000 plus. You know, you get nice crowds for high school and football. A different feel, you know. That's how that.
Stands are pretty much full here at Landsberg. I don't see many open seats down there.
No, not many. Not many.
It's a good night to be, good weather for a fan, too. Not too hot.
Sure is.
Not too cold.
Yeah. All right, well, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 13. 38.7 seconds for the Beavers. Bryant's going to be in the shotgun. Back to pass he goes. He's going to loft it up to the corner of the end zone. There's a man wide open, and he overthrew it, incomplete.
Intended for number 15, Jeffrey Freund.
Man, oh man, that was...
Freund is their leading receiver on the year. He's got 4 touchdowns, 410 yards, but couldn't get a hold of that one.
No, that's just a touch.
Touch overthrown and just outside of the reach of him. He had the corner of the end zone, though. It was open. Gosling's going to break there.
Yeah, really good play call. Just could not execute. 2nd and 10, as you said, from the 13. All right, pistol formation here again. They're going to give it to Barnes. He carries, and his legs just keep on going. Be a couple of yards shy inside the 10 here, but a couple of yards shy of the first down.
Another timeout by Beaver Dam, stopping the clock.
Yeah, now that'll be I mean, they're definitely in field goal range here, so I don't think there's any question of that, but it's a matter of will they get the first down or not, and if they do, what will they do? They don't have a lot of time left.
It's a big 3rd down. Can be the difference between a field goal or you never know.
Yeah.
Haven't seen a field goal try yet this game. A lot of 4th down conversions, but
we need to fix this. I was going to say, there we go. Now we got the scoreboard fixed to indicate 1 timeout left for Beaver Dam. But, yep, 3rd and 4 from the 7.
What a fight by this Gosling's defense.
No doubt.
Beaver Dam's been holding the ball a long time with their rushing attack. They've probably crushed the time of possession battle, but Gosling's have been strong and resilient, and they're making the best out of their situation out there right now.
Yeah, no question. All right, so here we go. 27.1 seconds, 3rd and 4. Ball on the 7-yard line. Shotgun, split backs. Pressure coming again. Bryant's got a roll to his right. He throws it up, and it is incomplete. And it's 4th down.
Pressure by Quintero on Bryant. Great works by the defensive backs. Those batted down in the end zone.
They've done such a good job.
Are they bringing out the field goal unit here? They're doing a lot of substitutions.
Yeah, probably the right call. They're going to try to
get up at halftime.
Yeah, it's pretty smart.
Take the points. Don't take the points off the board.
Absolutely. Parker Blank, it looks like, will attempt to make this a 3-point game.
Crowd's getting loud.
First field goal attempt of the game for the Beavers. And, movement.
Who jumped? Don't see that often on kicking attempts.
It's on the Beavers again, and that's going to
back up there.
That is huge.
That's going to back up the kick 5 yards for Blank, and it's going to ice him a little bit.
And now do you think about going for? I mean, this is. I think they're thinking, but no, they're going to try it one more time.
It's like about a 30-yarder.
If I were Blank, I would have just tried a practice kick there. Just get one out of the way. That kick is plenty high, plenty deep, and plenty good. And it's 10-7 Beavers with 15.1 left here in the first half. What a kick.
Yep. No doubt about that one.
No.
Maybe you should go play up in Green Bay.
Right. Yeah. Say the least. All right, well, it's still been a great first half here. 15.1 seconds, 10-7. Ethan Buss and Christian Rhodes here for you with this Watertown TV production. It's been a good one. Starting to feel a little bit of a chill in the air. Perfect football weather. Fall is the best season of the year. I can't argue that. I don't know.
It's magical.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Friday night lights.
Absolutely.
Beaver Dam trots out the kick.
It's going to be Cole Hemling he does the kickoff duties for the Beavers, and he will send it deep.
There's only 15 seconds left in the half, but Crane almost broke one loose earlier in this game, so.
I was going to say they have the two best guys back there returning with Crane and Mitchell, and if one of them can find a crease, it could change this game before halftime. Crazier things have happened.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, it does look like Eli Clark is being carted off here. Hopefully, he will
Squib
be
kick.
okay. A squib into the hands of of Mitchell. He might just have to sit on it. Oh, he's going to try to return it. Gave it everything he had.
Mitchell made the best out of a bad situation, but that was scary for a second there.
Yeah, just across the 15.
Getting my heart racing up in the booth here.
Yeah, absolutely. 7.8 seconds, and probably time for just a knee.
Yep. It's Goslings. Only down 3 at half.
Yeah. Yeah, I think job number one, make this ugly for Beaver Dam, and they have done that.
Goslings have fought hard. They haven't been playing intimidated. They know Beaver Dam's 5-1.
Absolutely.
You know, but this is their field. They're fighting hard to defend it, and they're doing so far.
And Cashin will take a knee, and that will take us to the half. Well, like I said before, you don't want to miss this halftime show. We are loaded for the halftime show. The band is here. They're going to go out there. The homecoming court will start us off, and then we have the dance team with the alumni and the cheer team all coming up at halftime. We are going to take a break here in Watertown. It is 10-7 Beavers at halftime, and we will be back with you in about 20-plus minutes or so. So we will see you in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, we begin tonight's halftime homecoming festivities by recognizing the 2024 homecoming court. We direct your attention to the track at midfield, where we will recognize Brody Wood and Marissa Bischoff. Braden Schmidt and Abigail Oldenhoff. Tucker Pyrick and Allison Bussler.
Do you want to switch to my camera?
Cameron Kranz and Ava Otto.
I'm okay for
Drew Kaufman and Caitlin Narkis. Damian Ortega and Evelyn Rhodes. Xavier Quintero and Brianna Belgreen. Brett Struck and Megan Doherty. And this year's homecoming king and queen, Julian Byrne and Jolie Glasscock. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a round of applause for your 2024 homecoming court. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue your halftime homecoming festivities with the Watertown High School Gosling Marching Band. Watertown High School's show is titled The Lost City and features the following musical selections: Machu Picchu by Satoshi Yagasawa and original music by Rick Kirby. We are proud to present in class AAA performance drum majors Lauren Quaffle, Addie Noss, Tyra Pilkinghorn, Alexa Musa, and the Gosling Marching Band. Marching Band is participating in its third full season of competitive marching and is under the direction of Chad Martin and Reed Ledoux, with color guard coaches Shannon Schultz and Adolyn Clyde, and percussion coaches Cy Yelk and Jeremy Boutine. The music was arranged by Rick Kirby, with drill written by Chad Martin. The band most recently took third place in the Waukesha South March Fest competition and heads to the Red Hawk Invitational in Milton next weekend. The season will conclude with a performance at the State Marching Championships at UW-Whitewater on October 19th. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pride of Watertown Gosling Marching Band.
It looks like it's going to be really good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue your halftime entertainment with a performance by the state champion individual in hip-hop, Watertown Blue Review, and their alumni.
That's the baby.
many students through her innovative teaching style. Beyond her students, Carla mentored numerous young teachers, helping them to have the confidence and courage to try innovative instructional strategies to make a difference for the students of Watertown High School. She, along with her colleagues, helped establish the symbolic International Peace Garden, which welcomes every person who comes to Watertown High School. Even after her retirement in 2002, Carla helped design and pilot the Watertown Unified School District Teacher Mentoring Program, served on the Board of Governance for Endeavor Charter School, and continued to volunteer working with students in the district. Whereas many of her peers left Watertown to find her success, Carla has made Watertown her home. She has humbly contributed positively to the community in a variety of ways. Carla and her husband Bill ran the iconic Watertown business Mullins Dairy Bar for 20 years. Their former business is one of the small businesses in downtown Watertown that gives people hope that small businesses can thrive in our community. Beyond that, Mrs. Mullins has served on many local and state boards, including the Wisconsin Humanities Council, the Wisconsin Poet Laureate Commission, and more recently, the Watertown Health Foundation. Through these boards, Carla has helped to ensure literacy, education, and health services and programs reach more people. Carla Mullins is a Watertown School District Distinguished Alumni because of the investments she has made to the Watertown community. She is a woman who has given her time, talents, dedication, and compassion to the students and residents of Watertown, Wisconsin, and is deserving of this important recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome me in recognizing the 2024 WUSD Distinguished Alumni Award winner, Carla Mullins.
Welcome back to Landsberg Field as Gosling and Beaver Dam are set to kick off the second half. Well, Ethan, what do you think?
Yeah, you know, one thing we're seeing here, Christian, is it feels like the game is favoring the Goslings a bit because they're controlling the clock, which is very important for them, even though they're down on the scoreboard by 3. But it should be interesting to see how they structure this here in the second half as a group. I'm sure it'll be a lot more of trying to run that clock down and hopefully sneak a W here.
Mm-hmm. Just a reminder that Beaver Dam is set to return as they deferred the kickoff. So Beaver Dam is going to start with the ball. So that Watertown defense, fresh off a break from half, see how they open up, set the tone for the second half.
Yeah, no question. You see what we have seen, at least so far, is that Gosling front seven played very, very strongly here. You mentioned before how they were rushing 5. That has certainly been a big theme here for them, which is it's working, so you might as well keep going.
Mm-hmm. Good game plan by Coach Krogan. Getting his guys ready for, well, Beaver Dam, they have 1 completion on the game, 2 completions.
Yeah,
not very much, not very many air attack by the Beavers here tonight. So
yeah, give credit to that Gosling's defense for that, but they haven't attempted many either. And again, it's been a lot of, as we expected, of Barnes to get the ball here tonight. But he has had his first fumble tonight, which is huge for the Goslings. And you know, this is a perfect night for them to pull an upset. You got the crowd, you got the environment. I mean, it's perfect. It's meant to be, right?
I was talking to people down by the sideline.
Yeah.
It's looking like Eli Clark's not going to be back in for the game. He's not playable on his leg, so hopefully he can heal up these next couple weeks. But we'll see if Chance 23 is going to return to the game or not.
Yeah.
Coming out of the break.
That was a tough go. That was the most adventurous trip I've had down the bleach. You run into how many people? I mean, there are so many people here right now, which is great. It's good to see everybody come out and support the Goslings for homecoming.
Certainly is busy.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Absolutely. Been a lot on the line for the Beavers, and you mentioned it earlier, but obviously they want to keep pace with Fort Washington, who's playing really good football right now, and so that's the challenge.
Yep, conference is up in the air right now, so.
Absolutely, and Fort Washington and Beaver Dam, they will play the last week of the season.
I'm sure that'll be a good game.
Yeah, big game there for sure. Mentioned Beaver Dam ranked 10th in Division II.
Yeah, they only got one loss coming in, and that's to Mount Horeb. And Mount Horeb's got a good squad this year, so.
Yeah, I mean, Mount Horeb was in here a couple weeks ago, and boy, they look really good. And
but it's a testament to the Goslings right here, right now, that they're competing and they're playing hard.
And you know, they did that night too. And they lost by 20, but you know, it wasn't the story of the game. It was more of like, hey, you know, you went out, you put up 20 against a very good Mount Horeb team. Every week, you can see that they're battling more and more and more. You got to be proud of that if you're Coach Krogan.
As first-year head coach, new offense, there's gonna be some growing pains, but I think Gosling's done great so far.
Well, they already have more wins than they did a year ago, so that's
Of course.
We'll take that any day.
Congratulations, Sue, for winning tonight.
This was a great halftime show. The band out there. We had, again, the cheerleading squad, the alumni, the Blue Review, dance team, homecoming court.
Some of the players out there around the court, but
yeah,
they had business to attend to.
I was gonna say
that's
that's always interesting. Always interesting to see how they do that. Some schools will have the players just run over there quick and do,
yeah,
you know.
Senior O lineman Brett Strupp's on the court, but
right,
I'm sure I think he'd rather spend his time with Coach Krogan and the boys in the locker room figuring out the second half.
I think so.
Waving to the crowd.
Big game here for them for sure. So they definitely gotta do that.
Number 82, Holton Styes at the kick for Watertown.
As mentioned, the Beavers are going to start with the ball here. Let's see what they can put together.
It's a big momentum impactor right here, this first drive of the half. Stye lining up to kick. Players on the sideline hyping up the crowd, trying to get them into it. And we are off. Stye's kick, back number 15. Going to take it out. 25, driven out of bounds around the 31-yard line. Beaver Dam will take over on their own 31.
Nice tackle on the play. Good coverage from the Gosling. Jeremy Lacey was in there on the tackle. And you mentioned it before, but Chance Kortenick is back out there.
It's good for him. You like to see that he was just a minor injury. He's able to get back in there and help his team.
Yeah, because it did not look good, so yeah, good for him.
All right. Beaver Dam's going to line up. Shotgun or pistol. Three receivers bunched to the left. They're going to toss it. Brought down in the backfield. What a play.
But just nowhere to go. Nicholas Wolf, the senior, finds his way in the backfield.
Wolf hunted down Barnes in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 5 or 6 on the first down. So great play for Watertown to open up the half.
I see what you did there. That was kind of funny.
I did it intentionally.
Yeah.
No, pun intended. Tight end to the left. Snap. Quick pass. Outside of the left. He's going to pick up some yards, but he's going to be driven out after the first down around the 50-yard line.
Seems like most of their success.
15 by Beaver Dam. That was Froome, their leading receiver on the year. He's got 410 yards coming into this game. So I guess Beaver Dam at halftime, they're going to make some adjustments. They're probably going to they might start moving the ball more in the air as this game's closer.
Tucker Pyrick made the tackle there. I feel like most of their success for the air is coming from the screen.
Tight formation. The handoff stuffed again. Again, great work. Barnes goes nowhere on the first down, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Beaver Dam.
One guy on that homecoming court, Xavier Quintero, making the play.
It's like Watertown's, they found the rhythm with the run right now, so they're going to have to, Beaver Dam's going to have to mix it up a little bit, so let's see what they bring on 2nd and long. Again, another tight formation. Halfbacks and tight ends inside. Snap. Sweep across the left side. Decent gain. Pick up of around 5. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for Beaver Dam after this about the ball.
Yeah, again, you set them up now in a 3rd and
5, 3rd and 6.
5, 3rd and 6. I mean, that's a good win again for Watertown. Now they just got to get off the field.
Looks like they're we're bringing out a big guy. We're going 4 defensive backs now, so we're covering the pass. So looks like Coach Krogan's anticipating the ball to go to the air, and he's correct. But it's going to go to the air successfully. Beaver Dam, that's number 13, is that? But anyways, Beaver Dam makes another, they like that quick out route to their outside receiver along that outside hash. They're going to pick up around 15. They're going to get the first down. 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line for Beaver Dam.
There's Garrett Sanders out there. You know, it looks like they're going to have success through the air. It is on the quick screen, quick throw.
Yeah, they're playing that stab one to the outside receiver, just snap ball, getting it out to the guys that can make the plays.
Absolutely.
And it's worked for them early in this first half. Let's see how Watertown can adjust. Looks like we have our 5 big guys back in there. There was some movement up front. Not sure if it was on the offense or the defense. Let's see what the Zebras say.
I think the guys have jumped into the neutral zone here. We'll see what they call.
Defense, number 55.
Yep.
5-yard penalty.
It's going to be on the Gosling. It's going to bring up 1st and 5, and now the Beaver Dam is going to be brought into the red zone on Watertown's 18.
And that is not what you want for sure when you're playing this well defensively, but then you can't give up a penalty, that's for sure.
Lined up in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off inside. Decent gain. Going to be short of the 10-yard line still. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4 for Beaver Dam.
Tucker Pyrick in there on the tackle.
Handed off to Barnes again.
Kind of mentioned before, but just getting the 5-yard gains. I mean, that's effective, and really no rush on the 2nd down now.
2 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left. Barnes takes the snap. Nope, not Barnes. Another quick stab to the wide receiver. It's going to pick up enough for the 1st down, it looks like. But Bryant again playing pick and pop with this Gosling's defense. They're going to have to make an adjustment if they want to stop him here.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like it was big Eli Johnson making the reception there. Well, you're at 6'2", and you're on the outside.
Yep.
Got a good mismatch, so take advantage of that, I suppose.
2 receivers wide to the left. Tight ends tight on either side. Barnes in the backfield. Snap. Barnes up the middle. Short of the goal line. Going to bring up 2nd and goal from around the 2-yard line for Beaver Dam.
Xavier Quintero again in there on a tackle. A slow, methodical drive put together for the Beavers here.
Got a personnel change. Looks like they're bringing in some different personnel for Beaver Dam, so let's see what they have for these guys. Tight formation. Two backs in the backfield, tight end, under center. Going to be a toss left, 2 lead blockers. Is Barnes going to get the edge? Does not. Great work there by the Goslings, taking the right angle of pursuit, and they stop him short of the goal line there.
What a play. Pyrick over there, but absolutely right. They just stayed with their guys, moving that formation.
That's good instinct. You see when you see that play and you see those backs start to flood your direction, you got to get out and get that edge, and that's exactly what Watertown did.
No doubt.
3rd and goal coming up from around the 2-yard line. Let's see what Beaver Dam draws up here. We got a timeout in the field.
We got an injured Gosling down in the backfield there. Defensive backfield, that is.
You're back the end zone. Looks like a cramp or some shin splint to me.
Yeah, could be interesting.
That's number 10. That's Alex David. He's standing up. He's jogging. He looks like he can play. It looks like he needs some water, cramping up or something.
Yeah.
Let's hope he's all right, because he can make the plays on offense. You don't want to have him get hurt on this side of the ball.
Right. When the weather starts to change, it can get a little difficult. A lot of cramps can occur.
10-7 Beaver Dam. 7 minutes, 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Beaver Dam knocking on the door. Let's see if Goslings can make a big stop here. Third down. Third and short. Third and goal. Again, tight formation. Under center. 3 backs in the backfield. QB sneak right up the middle. That's going to be enough for the Beaver Dam touchdown.
That's a great play call there for the Beavers. Surprised they went in the pistol to call it, but
yep.
6'3", 205, Eli Bryant. You know, he's going to use all of that frame that time to get it over the goal line.
He's going to make it 16-7 Beaver Dam.
That's a tough one for the Goslings.
It's a little misdirection because you have those 3 big backs back there. You're worried about either direction, but they went it right up the gut, right with Bryant, and that's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. So. Extra point. Punch through. It's going to make it 17-7 Beaver Dam.
Yeah, now it's going to be on this Goslings offense, on their opening drive to get something going. That's going to be extremely important.
Back to his 2-score game, so you got to.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can go down and get some points here for the Goslings.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what you want to do with your Beaver Dam before the half. You get a 2-for-1, you get the field goal before half, and then you come out in the second half and you get the touchdown. So that's what Beaver Dam wanted. Watertown, for their credit, they did manage to stuff them and force the field goal at the end of the half, but the touchdown there is really tough. So.
And again, 2 very dynamic kick returners for the Goslings here with Brady Crane and
Luke back there.
Yeah, Luke Mitchell. We'll see if they get a good seam here. They've had some good returns tonight. Brady had the big one earlier on, but as always, the offense now will come over and they'll, the defense will go watch some tape. You know, the new norm, as you say.
Number 80, Cole Hemling set the kick for Beaver Dam. Mitchell coming back to return for Watertown. Kick is off to Squibb. That's Cameron Crons, takes the ball. He's just going to kneel it down at 35. Smart play.
Yeah, I don't know if that was an intentional squib. Looked like a bit of a.
That looked intentional to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not a whole lot of power. They're keeping it away from the playmakers of Crane and Mitchell back there. So Beaver Dam doesn't want to give up any big plays to those 2 guys. So they've been kicking low and hard.
Yeah, they trust their defense. Hemling definitely slipped over there, but maybe that was after he made. It was hard to tell. I just saw.
I'm not sure what the field conditions are,
yeah,
but looks all right out there. Davis Cashin lined up in the shotgun. 2 receivers, 2 running backs in the back. Gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell down the right sideline. He's going to fight forward for about 3 yards. Decent pickup on first down. Never actually went down. Just got blown dead from progression. So
I believe Mitchell is such a good jump cut. Does it a couple times that time just to try to.
Doesn't give up on a play. He's always turning. They're going to mark 5 yards for that pickup.
Yeah.
Impressive. It's a good start for the Goslings offense to see if they can bring her anything extra. Second down here.
Same update on Eli Clark. He is on the sideline, but he does have crutches, so that's not a good
2
sign.
receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mitchell in the backfield. Cashin takes the snap. Jet sweep. Oh. Jet sweep goes nowhere. That's number 8 from Beaver Dam. That's Remnick Dix bringing him back down. Number 14, Connor Kletch in the backfield, sorry. That's going to be a loss of around 6 yards on that play. That's not what you want on your second down play.
No, they read it well and trusted their defense. Maybe that's why they went with the squib. They do have a size advantage here up front. I think they'll play this game to get out of here with a win, no matter what.
See what Watertown brings out on a long third down.
I think they're going to have to try to, at some point,
4 receivers.
feed him through the
2
air.
to the left, 2 to the right. Mitchell in the backfield. Shotgun. Takes the snap. Has time. He's going to roll to his left. Uh-oh. Roll back around to his right. He's freestyling. All the time in the world. He's going to lob it up. Alex David, did he catch that? Oh. Alex David almost had the play of the night there, folks.
Very fortunate that was not intercepted, but that is
What an effort by Cashin scrambling back there. That's scary for a couple seconds.
What an incredible throw that was. I don't know how he even got the throw.
David had a chance on it, but that's a really tough play to make. A lot of guys in the area.
He had a Hail Mary right before halftime a couple of weeks back against Mount Horton. You're like, where did that come from? I mean, that was a remarkable play. And then again, sometimes he shows off the arm, and it is impressive.
Well, it looks like to me they're keeping the offense out there. 4th and long from our own 39.
I think.
Cashin's also the punter.
Yes, yeah.
My bad, folks. We have a punt from Cashin.
Multi-talented out there.
Punt is going to go out of bounds on Beaver Dam's 45-yard.
Oh, that's a bad spot. Come on. No, okay. It was kind of right in front of me, but yeah. Well. Oh, this will be interesting now for the Gosling's defense because you got to get off the field quick, you would think.
Got about 20 yards on that punt there. Looks like it came up a little crooked from the toe. If he kept it a little straighter, it would have rolled a bit, but flips the half of the field at least. Beavers starting in their own territory instead of ours.
Clock's not really a factor, but
one receiver wide to the left, one to the right.
Gosling's defense, they got to get off the field.
Takes the snap, handoff inside. Again, stuffed by that Gosling's front. They've adjusted well to Barnes' rushing ability.
Yeah, they have, and he's hasn't had the big explosive play for a while here, so that's a good sign, but still chopping away, slow but sure, little by little.
Like you said before, again, this defense needs to get off the field. They've been playing a lot in terms of time of possession. Hopefully their offense can get some movement last time to keep the ball more. Pass, aired out, nowhere close. I think complete to Coach Krogan on the sideline there, but that's not going to count for anything. Another incompletion by Bryant. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
That's
7 for Beaver Dam.
It's a really good play defensively. Once again, Nicholas Wolf, the senior, was in there.
They're going to bring out the defensive back unit. Nick Wolf coming to the sideline. Again, Alex David going to the backfield. So we got 4 D-backs again, 4 down linemen. Anticipating a Beaver Dam pass here. They're in a passing set. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Drop back to pass. Good pressure by Alex David from the blitz from the safety position.
Oh. My goodness.
The flag there.
Oh, no.
Flag came in late. But it was complete to number 5, Brandon Morrissey of Beaver Dam. And it looks like it's going to stand. That flag looked like it was on Watertown, but I'm not too sure. Alex David almost made the play in the backfield on the quarterback, but he just missed.
Personal foul, defense, number 35.
Unnecessary roughness call there on the Goslings, but
First down.
Yeah, I got to say, Christian, I don't like the call.
I don't like that call either, Ethan.
I didn't think that was the case, but
He's making a play on the ball. Didn't look too bad out of bounds, but Beaver Dam's going to get an extra 10 yards out of that. Now they're sitting in the red zone on the Watertown 16-yard line. Once again, bringing in Nick Wolf, taking out Alex David, going back to the 5-down lineman front.
yeah, I mean, all for nothing, really good play by Eli Bryant to get out there.
Yeah, made a man miss and then delivered a strike right to Morrissey. So,
all right, see if they bring pressure again.
Bryant rolling to his left. He's going to pop one over. Almost intercepted by Chance there, but falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd and down. That was a dangerous pass there by Bryant.
It was, again, pressure was coming off the edge, and that Bryant had to move just slightly. Sometimes when you make the quarterback move just a tad bit, it can throw off a play and a throw.
This 5-man front has done well in getting pressure on the quarterback for Beaver Dam.
And it's not a stat you'll see jump off, is the quarterback pressures, and everybody looks at the sacks, but you get a pressure like that, it's going to cause the quarterback to get a little bit uncomfortable.
Beaver Dam's going to go under center. Nope. Beaver Dam's going to go shotgun. Handoff in the middle. Not going to be enough for the first down. That was Barnes again.
With Nicholas Wolf in there on the tackle.
Again, this defensive front doing their jobs for Watertown. Big 3rd down here. Can they hold him here?
Yeah, it was a big play.
You think Beaver Dam's playing 2 downs here?
You know, after I saw that field goal before, I'm going to say no. Because that was plenty good.
Plenty good.
Yeah, for
2 receivers wide to the left, tight end to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. The snap. It's going to be a rolling pass. Going to go to the corner of the end zone.
what a play.
He's got it. Bryant completes passing touchdown. That's 15. Freud. It's another touchdown of the year for him. He had 4 coming into this game, and he's going to add 1 on top of that.
Such a tough play for Eli Bryant, and pressure was coming again. They brought pressure almost every play of this drive. He had to move again to his left, and he makes a perfect throw.
Right to the corner of the end zone. It's a hard spot to guard for a defensive back, and that's right where they went at him.
Especially when you get him in man coverage out there. It's going to be a tough matchup.
Comes the extra point. Punches it through the uprights. It's going to make it 24-7 Beaver Dam.
And that's going to be it. The nail is starting to get inserted slightly into the and so you got to come up with a drive here.
Watertown needs a drive here, or else it's going to be a fast 4th quarter, folks.
Yeah, we'll have to see how the kickoff plays out here for sure. They're going to squib it again, or do they kick it deep? I'd be a little scared to kick it deep with Crane getting that big return earlier, but
I think Beaver Dam's going to try to keep the ball out of playmakers' hands. I think again, like they did last possession, whether it was intentional or not, with Cole Hemling slipping there. But
absolutely, well, Beaver Dam's looking to move to 6-1 on the year. If they can get out of here with a win, I think this crowd's got to fire up again a little bit because they were rocking earlier. They were making it difficult.
Yep. Gosling need a drive here, get the crowd back, get the game back. 7-24. Beaver Dam.
Good credit to the Beavers for quieting the crowd a little bit. That's what you got to do when you're the road team.
Cole Hemling set to kick. Ball's away. Again, a squib. Right to number 12 on the return team. He's going to get another 5 yards. Good play by him. Good hands catching that ball, securing the extra 5 yards. Now you're starting at the 40-yard line. That's not a bad spot to start. Let's see how the Watertown's offense can get it going.
In case we were wondering before, that was absolutely intentional. Now we know.
Oh, yeah.
Tipped their cap there, the intentional squib. Don't want to get beat by Brady Crane or Malik Mitchell.
Watertown had the magic on the first drive. They had some rushing plays with Cashin. They haven't really brought it back a whole lot through the rest of the course of the game, but maybe they'll bring it back here.
Just got to get some positive play, positive yards. Don't go backwards. That's the big key.
Malik in motion out of the backfield. Bumbled the snap. Cashin's going to get around to the outside. He's going to get about back to the line of scrimmage, and hey, for a snap that got bumbled, that's about as good as you can do.
I was going to say,
almost disastrous there for the Gosling.
That's a great play by Davis Cashin because you have to get back to the line of scrimmage at least. Cannot go backwards. That's a big thing like they did the last time they went backwards. I mean, to get it back to the line, that's a big play there from Cashin.
Setting the game clock back to 3 minutes 35. The refs just announced. Gosling's in the huddle.
Love to see them just give Mitchell a chance here, maybe to get a few yards up the middle. We'll see what they do, but
motion across, fake the jet sweep handoff. Cashin's going to roll, spin, lob it deep downfield, intended for David. Incomplete.
Yeah, again, we got to give credit to the pressure from Beaver Dam because they forced Cashin to throw that ball maybe a tick early, and he overthrew it.
Going to bring it 3rd and long.
Good down to take a shot. Anytime you get 2nd down. Problem is now you're at a 3rd and 9, and you'd love to take a shot more on a 2nd and 5 or less, but
they brought Kletch across in the motion on the fake sweep, and I feel like it opened up that side of the field for David to come across, but just with that pass rush, like you mentioned, Cashin's not able to get it off.
Yeah, it was such a long play to develop there for sure.
Cashin takes the snap. Wide receiver tunnel to David. David's going to be wrapped up right as he caught it. Nowhere for him to go. Swarm of Beavers taking him down. That's going to bring up 4th and long.
Yeah, if they're going to call that screen, they got to prepare to block on the outside.
The wide receiver tunnel, I've caught a few in my day. That's a tough route.
Yeah,
You know, because you're running in right to where all the big guys are.
Right.
And David, to his credit, he makes the catch, but he secures the catch, but nowhere to go from there.
Right. That's a play by Remington Deals there. Made a nice play. They got good size up front for sure.
Cashing back to punt for the Goslings on 4th and 11.
See if Davis can get a little bit of a better punt off here.
Punt is tipped in the air. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Beaver Dam's going to dive on it, and they're going to get the ball again at Watertown's 32, it looks like.
Yeah, I feel like I should stop talking before the plays happen because
You jinxed it, Ethan.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
Oh, man.
Man, that's
That's
tough.
exactly what you don't want to happen as a punting unit.
Yeah.
This defense, they've had a tough job. Beaver Dam's been playing from good field position all game.
Right.
Beaver Dam's been starting most of their drives already on Watertown's half the field. This defense is a tough task, and they've been up to it for the most part. Let's see if they can maybe force a turnover here, get them back in the game.
Yeah, no doubt. Very good second half for the Beavers.
They're going to toss it out to the left. Good gain on 1st down for Barnes. He's going to pick up about 8.
They've really done a nice job with him tonight, but you know he's going to get his. We know that. And it looks like we got
him man down on the far sideline. Oh, he's running off.
That's Pyrick, I think, is.
Tucker Pyrick, a little bit banged up, but he ran off. I don't think there's no power. He looks all right.
Guys like a man, got a man running on late. Got Xavier Vick coming on. Oh, big down here, 2nd and 3. Got to get a stop on this drive for the Goslings.
I'm imagining Beaver Dam's going to keep it on the ground here.
Yeah.
Eat up as much of the clock as they can and try to just hit inside with Barnes.
Yeah, if I had Barnes, I would too. I think.
They're going to quarterback keeper draw. It's going to be enough for the 1st down. Bryant picked up the 1st down with a rush of about 5 yards there.
Again, a really good play call because they're thinking run with Barnes. You fake it.
Looks like Barnes got out on the lead block there too.
Yeah, which is, again, I mean, it's remarkable because you look at him, he's 5'8", 190. He's out there playing like he's 6'2", 230. And that's incredible.
One receiver to the left, one receiver to the right. 2 backs in the backfield, tight end. Bryant's going to take the snap, handoff inside. Good gain on 1st down for Beaver Dam. Looks like they're going to be just short of the 10-yard gain, so going to bring up 2nd and short.
Yeah, this is what the game plan is going to be. You said before, just keep running, keep that clock running.
Yep, Beaver Dam's chewing up the clock. 1:12 left in this 3rd quarter. Beaver Dam's going to keep it on the ground as long as they can. Absolutely. I formation. Inside again. That's going to be a Beaver Dam touchdown.
And again, just a nice play call there.
Barnes again.
When you look at the way they were able to block up front, I mean, there was just.
Those defense is tired. They've been playing most of the game.
Yeah, give them credit. They have played really good tonight. You don't want to take.
It's hard to make a stop when you're.
Yeah.
When Beaver Dam's been like that block punt. You're dooming your defense. It's really hard to start from in your own territory. So.
And it's easy to look at the box score. They lost 30-7, and the defense doesn't play good. Well, that's not necessarily true. You know, they give up 50 of them out horror, but they played well out here. You know, so you got to give them that much credit. Boy, that was
extra point.
No good.
Good.
Felt the ghost coming off the edge that time.
Blank did not get that one through.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit there. It looked like it was Jeremy Lacey who came off the edge.
Yep. 1 minute left in this 3rd quarter. 30-7. Beaver Dam over Watertown. Goslings are going to get the ball back. Let's hope we can see some movement of the ball.
Yeah, I think try to get some moral victories here now as you get down to the stretch here, and even if you're not, you never know. Crazy things have happened, but you know.
You got to have repetitions.
Right.
You got a lot of young guys on this team. You got a lot of juniors.
And you've played, you know, does it help when you can score late and build off of that? Is
Of
that
course.
something that
Yeah. You're working hard in practice all week long. You wanna play. You wanna get in there. You wanna make plays, even if it's towards the end of the game. You got to keep fighting.
Yeah, it says something if you're fighting all the way. If you're just getting ran over, but you know that's not the case here. You know, the score is not telling the story of this game because you know this Gosling's team has played very well.
Number 80, Cole Hemling set to kick for Beaver Dam. I'll bet you anything it's a squib.
I think you're going to be right there because that is.
That's been their plan of attack ever since a couple explosive returns early on in the game.
Slip or not, it's going to be a squib.
Yep, bounces it. It's going to get back to Malik there. Malik's going to take it from the own 15. He's going to get a couple blocks up the sideline. It's going to be brought out just short of the 40-yard line. Good play there by Malik. Malik Mitchell.
Yeah, if you're I mean, that's the key here to success is Malik Mitchell and what he can do with his legs. And you know, I'm a little surprised they don't throw Brady Crane out there on offense sometimes because he's.
I think they appreciate his playmaking on defense. So
no doubt. I
keep him
mean,
fresh.
no doubt. Yeah.
But in a game like this where you need points, hey, you never know.
Right.
Something's going on with the score clock here. 51.9 seconds left. Cashin set to take the snap. Hand off Malik inside. Good run on first down. Going to pick up about 6 before he's stopped by a whole bunch of Beavers.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Just give the offensive line credit because I think a lot of these guys are playing on the defensive line as well. So come out here and get a push.
They're not giving up.
No.
Still a lot of fight left in these Goslings.
And now maybe see if they go to a design quarterback run because they might be expecting to run to Mitchell, but
2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers out to the left. Cashin takes snap. Inside to Mitchell, makes a good cut, makes a second man miss, trucks a guy. Great pickup by Mitchell. He's going to get the first down, and we are in Beaver territory for it seems like the first time in a long time.
I was waiting for that flag to come in.
Something's going on the sideline. It looks like Mitchell was getting held on to several yards out of bounds by the Beaver defender there, but let's see what the boys in white and black say on there. From where I was sitting, it looks like he was hanging on.
Absolutely.
Can't be doing that.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense,
Yep.
number 12.
That's another 15 yards for the Goslings, and we are in the Beaver Dam territory now.
It's funny, I was talking to some players at a high school I teach at, and they were telling me how that's been happening a lot where guys are just grabbing the ankle, they're not letting go, and
It's a dangerous play. You know, the NFL, they just banned the hip drop tackle.
Right.
So you don't want to be hanging on to guys.
no.
That's how people get hurt.
Right.
4 receiver set, 2 on each side. Malik in the I formation in the backfield. Cashin's going to keep it. Nowhere to go on that one.
I do like the idea, but they just didn't have enough blockers over there to the right side.
Nope.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And that'll be the end for the third quarter. So the Goslings got a little bit of a drive going.
Yeah. Give a lot of credit here to the guys. Again, you got to get out here with some moral victory, you would think. And
It's 30-7. It's a 23-point game. It is within 3 scores.
yeah, Goslings started up 7-0 and 30 unanswered points from the Beavers. So,
Yep.
yeah,
We've got 12 minutes left. We've got the fourth quarter. We're going to flip the field here.
yeah.
We're going to see how this game ends. Again, yeah, we've been talking a lot about the design runs with Cashin back there, but that one looks like Beaver Dam snuffed it out right from the get-go, and they had a spy on him or something because it looks like he lost a yard on that. So it's going to bring up 2nd 11 when they eventually reset the chains, but I do like the concept.
Yeah,
The 4 wide receivers, maybe spread them out a bit, but
This guy's what you're going to run. And Yeah, this will be interesting. And the student section is still trying to get into it over here. That's always good. It's getting a little chilly up here in the booth. I haven't said that at all this year.
Oh, it's 53.
Yeah, we're getting.
A local temp in Watertown, so.
Oh, let me see the little 52 around
Oh,
that.
yeah. Watertown hit the set. Time to play the fourth quarter. First play of the fourth quarter. Davis Cashin under center. Up the gut with Malik. He's going to pick up a couple. Looks like a flag in the backfield. That's going to be on Watertown, it looks like.
Yeah, that's
interesting. I don't know if they call on a hold or for the pancake extra little bit there, but that if that goes against Watertown, that is a killer.
Yeah, it looked like that's going to be on senior Aiden Miller. I don't think he agrees with it though. I mean,
that does not look happy, does it?
No, you mentioned it looked like a pretty good block.
Malik Mitchell made some cuts there, but not enough, and we're going to bring it way back. We're going to have second and way long for the Goslings here.
And Luke Mitchell
still in Beaver Dam territory, but we're on the 41, looks like.
Yeah, that's a tough penalty. As you said, that's a killer. You can't.
You got to get some of it back here.
Yeah.
You got to get a chunk play. Make it a third and possible.
Right.
You can't be throwing third and 15s, you know?
No, although they did throw up a few of those weeks back.
Spread left, two receivers to the right. Malik in the backfield. Cashin takes a snap, fakes to Malik. He's pass, roll, step up, pass, complete. What a play by Cashin there.
What a catch.
Great catch by Connor Kletch there too. Scramble drill looked like.
Yeah.
And Kletch went toward the sideline and Cashin found him.
You know,
Keeps that, gets it to 3rd and 9. That's what we're saying. You needed a chunk play there. You got 15. Now you're back in 3rd and possible, and you're still alive. Because it's 2-down territory here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can see with Davis Cashin, I think as the year has gone on, he has become more confident, especially when he gets out of the pocket. And he makes a nice play there. I mean, we needed to have something. So that's a big play. At least make it more of a 3rd down and manageable.
Absolutely. 3rd and 9 for the Goslings. Trips right. Mitchell in the backfield. Davis takes the snap, looking right, throwing right. Complete.
Nice
Number 8.
Yeah, Caden
Holden. That's going to move the chains.
That's a great play. Holden's a guy who often will go down and he'll kind of just sit in the zone. And if you can find him underneath there,
it's a good read by Cashin. Like you had the routes where you tore off the linebacker with the inside guy, you tore off the corner with the other one. That left Holden wide open on the slant, sit right there. So Cashin made the right read, and that's a 1st down after being in 2nd and what felt like forever.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Just piece it a little.
Mitchell inside. Gonna pick up a couple. Gonna bring up 2nd and 6.
Malik Mitchell, the ball carrier for the Goslings.
Again, Malik Mitchell does such a nice job. I mean, you see so much talent in him, and you think eventually he's just going to be, I mean, by the time he's a senior next year, he's going to be making some plays for this team.
He certainly can make some cuts. He's making quick cuts out there.
Yeah.
He's making a lot out of sometimes when the plays get busted. He's still getting there. He's still fighting. So
the good running backs, they don't bend their knees all the way. They just kind of stand up. That's what Mitchell's doing.
Cashin's going to air it out to the corner. Oh, it was picked off by Beaver Dam, but was he in bounds or not?
Wow. I did not think he was in bounds, but the official was saying he was.
The official is saying in bounds. I don't know about that one, but I'm sitting as far as possible away from that corner of the end zone.
A little far away, but
that's going to be Watertown's first turnover of the game.
Well, it was a good idea, but he had a safety coming over the top, and he didn't see him. And that
looks like he had Kronz running some sort of wheel route, but that was definitely sniffed off. And Cashin had nowhere to go with it and forced it, and just didn't end up going where he wanted to.
Yeah,
but again, credit to whoever caught that for Beaver Dam.
Right,
He was right on the sideline. I wasn't sure if he was in or not, but now the defense actually has the ball on the other side of the field, so let's see if they can make some plays. Beaver Dam's going to keep running it with Barnes. Pickup of about 4 or 5 there.
Not sure if I've ever been a big fan of that pitch play out of the gun, but you know, if you can get east to west,
There you go.
hey, you know, whatever works.
Coming up on 9 minutes left in this homecoming matchup between the Goslings and the Beavers.
Gain of 5 on the
Beavers
play.
are up
Time for
37.
Goldens and second and 5.
Goslings looking to stop the bleeding here in the fourth quarter.
Then hopefully just keep yourself challenged defensively and get off the field. That's not a
Beaver
good way to
Dam
do it.
goes up the gut again. Looks like they're going to pick up the first down. Alex David, part of the stopping crew there. Many Goslings were there.
And you mentioned it. This defense has been on the field a long time, so this is it's not been easy when
Nope.
you get this late in the game.
First down.
Beaver Dam lining up. Tight formation, one wide receiver wide to the left. Again, up the gut. He's going to break it.
Goodness.
Oh my goodness. Barnes caught down. I thought he was taking that to the house, but a great effort. Second
Yeah.
effort by the defensive backfield of Watertown to stop that from being a touchdown.
It was going to be Jervion Anderson who made a nice play, but
J.V. Anderson.
I was wondering about the tackle. Flag came in here.
I'm wondering what they got him for.
And I think they're picking it up, maybe.
Picking it up.
I'm sure they got him for a horse collar. It was around the area, but
Beaver Dam. First down.
yeah, I think they picked it up.
No flag on the play. 8 minutes, 15 seconds left. Again, Beaver Dan's going to be just running this ball, chewing up this clock. They don't even want to give Watertown a chance of anything.
Yeah, back to the non-penalty. I mean, that, you look at Anderson, he's 6'2", and Barnes at 5'8". I mean, the tackle is probably going to be a little higher.
Yep. Anderson's got speed.
Yeah, that was a good no
He's
call.
a good track runner, good track high jumper.
Yep.
Right up the middle again. That one's well defended by the Goslings. Pick up a 4.
And as you said, that clock just,
Ticking away.
yep.
Goslings do have 3 timeouts, but I feel like they're going to wait to use that to their own offense.
Yeah, that's
Or wait to see if they're going to use them at all.
right.
Looks like they're going back to the defensive back set. Nick Wolf coming out of the game. Xavier Martinez is in.
Uh-oh.
Movement up front looks like
Yep.
for Beaver Dam, or at least the Gosling front thinks so. Some fingers being pointed there.
Offense.
Yep.
Number 68.
68 for Beaver Dam. That's
Penalty.
AJ Litzer jumped there. So we're going to have a second and long for Beaver Dam. But again, I still don't see them making any pass plays here. I think they just stay the ground game, flip the clock.
Absolutely. I think a veteran offensive line. You know, Beaver Dam could make some noise here.
Yeah, I'm sure Beaver Dam's looking ahead
Yeah.
to the conference, maybe the playoffs.
All right.
At 5-1, they're sitting pretty good for a playoff spot already.
Yeah. And you mentioned earlier that only lost to Mount Horrible,
Mhm.
and they're a great team, and it was close. What is it? It was like. Yeah, I gotta check that score. I'm not confident in saying it too much, but I'm pretty sure it was like a 13 to
I think it was a low score and it was a defensive battle.
13 to 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you know it tells you something. They hold Mount Horrible to 13 points. This team, they can make some noise.
Watertown putting up a good effort.
Absolutely.
They'll take the snap. They are going to pass, surprisingly. Going to go for 14, complete. Looks like they're going to pick up the first down. Interesting play call. I guess just getting the experience. Eli Johnson on the reception for Beaver Dam.
Yeah, a little surprising that you go to the air, but
I think Beaver Dam, they're looking ahead. They've got Port Washington at the end of the season. They're probably prepping. They're probably putting in new plays, probably doing everything they can to get some live reps for their future games, I'd imagine.
yeah, that's interesting.
And it was an inside pass, they're keeping the clock running, but
Right.
a little risky. Looks like Watertown's going back to the 5-man front. Nick Wolf coming back in, and Xavier Martinez coming out.
Yeah, I suppose in games like these, you might as well try out some things and see what works.
Beaver Dam, 2 tight end, 2 wide receivers, 1 in the backfield. Bryant on the shotgun. A little jet sweep toss to number 15. Out. He's going to take that into the end zone. Number 15, that's Jeffrey Froome.
Third turning on the
Already
Jets.
scored earlier on that
Yeah.
corner route earlier, so it's going to be his second touchdown on that. And that was a pass.
Yeah.
Bryant flipped that forward.
Good call. Yeah, Kukot was a little. It wasn't. I don't think it was a touch pass. I couldn't see the.
It was a little flick forward,
Yeah,
forward
yeah.
action. Is a reception and a passing touchdown for Bryant as well.
See that a lot.
That's going to make it
nowadays.
36-7. Let's see if Blank can shake off his miss from last attempt and go and make this one.
Yeah, that one looked funny good to me.
Through the uprights, it's going to make it 37-7. Beaver Dam over Watertown on this homecoming night.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. I mean, the Gosling's pressure earlier in the game was causing some havoc for Beaver Dam, but like you said, the longer they've been on the field tonight, it is a little hard for them to hit home on that pressure.
Like credit to Freund, he had the speed coming around on that play, but also that edge was sealed. I don't think he even got touched before he crossed that point.
Right. Yeah, that's not an easy play. That is.
Good blocking by the tight ends and the receivers out
Yeah.
there for Beaver Dam. 5 minutes, 31 seconds left in the game.
Well, again, if you're the Goslings, try to get out of here at least with something to build off of. And
Yeah, they had the start of a good drive before the interception
Yep.
last drive, so
I think they realized, again, against Mount Horeb Barneville was late in the game that they could run with Davis Cashin, and they could try to put that into their game plan, and they have.
crowd's jumping around.
Yeah, it's crazy that the Beaver Dam student section has actually showed up here tonight, too. That's pretty impressive.
It is one of the closest games.
Yeah.
With this conference realignment, we're a little closer than we used to be playing all the Madison areas because Beaver Dam's
Right.
a shorter drive than most, so
Yeah, no doubt.
pretty strong showing
Yeah.
from their students.
Yeah, here we go.
Hemling the kick, squib again. It's going to be bumbled a little bit, just going to dive on it. That's a smart play.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting for
Poor Quintero on the recovery.
It'll be interesting for Coach Krogan and company. They're going to go to Port Washington next week, so big-time matchup against a big-time team, no doubt.
Of course, Port Washington, I believe they're undefeated this year.
They are, yep.
Though they're playing right now. I haven't checked their live
Yeah,
score update.
I
But
have not, yeah.
Port Washington does have a good squad, and you're traveling to go meet them, so
That last game
see.
here against Kettle Moraine, Lutheran, that could be a potential win for this
that's true.
Goslings team. If they're looking to get a win at home, that could be a possible win.
Cashing on the keeper. Not open on the left side. He's going to try to run on the right side. That's going to go nowhere, and that's going to be a big loss for the Goslings.
Yeah, that's just one of those plays where Davis has to wind up and throw it away. It's hard.
That's a tough play.
Yeah, because you somehow.
It was busted on the left side and on the right side because
Yeah.
there was already the motion from Pletch coming across is going to bring defenders right, so you can't really bring it back to the right side there. But
Right.
Cashin again's a junior. He's got time to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's made some big plays for the Goslings, but just not there. 37-30, Beaver Dam over Watertown. Davis Cashin, two backs in the backfield, one receiver to the left, one to the right, tight end on the right side. Can keep it up the gut. That's number 25, Jackson Medina, the senior.
Medina's gotten in some late game scenarios
Always good to see the seniors get some
this year. Yeah.
touches. 4 minutes, 21 seconds left on the clock. Clock is running.
I gotta have some respect for Alex Krogan for that, giving the seniors some time.
Third and long here for Cashin and the Goslings offense. Gonna take the snap. Again, keeping it inside. Hard run there by Medina, but he's not going to pick up much, and it's going to bring up fourth and long here for the Goslings.
Yeah, again, just, you know, if they can pick something up here. Get that magic wand out here and try to.
Just under 4 minutes here left in the game. Goslings going to try some of their long distance plays here. See if they can get any motion. Alex David's going to line up on the left side, along with Hayden Holden. I would look that direction. Two weapons on the left side there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Cashin's going to pass. He's looking left. And he's going to throw left. David Looks like he made the completion, but it's going to be short of the sticks. Turnover on downs, but a nice pickup of around 10 for the sophomore.
Yeah, and Alexander David, he's going to be a very big piece of this team the next 2 years.
Yep, he is our leading receiver.
Yeah.
He's got 2 touchdowns on the year. And with that, he must be around 180 yards. So
yeah, he's racking them up here. He's a good-looking player, and you know the growth will continue.
3 minutes 16 as Beaver Dam takes over what may very well be the final drive of this homecoming matchup between 2 long-standing rivals, Watertown and Beaver Dam.
Yeah, I would say there's a good chance of that. If they just more than likely going to just try to run this thing out. Easier said than done sometimes, but
2 backs in the backfield. Brandon shotgun pistol right up the gut. It's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, but that's going to run some time off the clock.
That's what the hope is here in Beaver Dam. Gosling's call it. Nope, maybe not.
Gosling's not electing to call the timeouts. Okay, the game clock stopped for a second there.
It's a very long. You know, I was looking at it too. I thought they did, and
elect to not take the timeouts. Nick Wolf's going to stay in. They're going to stay with their 5-man front here. Just getting some reps against stopping the run. Very crucial to any football game. So, going to be a decent pickup there for Beaver Dam. Going to get about 5 or 6. Going to bring up 3rd down in the middle.
They're grinding up front there. It is.
Long game for that defensive front for Watertown.
No doubt.
those boys are going to be black and blue tomorrow morning.
And the offensive line as well for Beaver Dam. You know, those guys don't get enough credit sometimes, you know.
Just over 2 minutes left in the game.
You win the battle up there, for sure.
Gonna let that game clock tick all the way down before they snap this. Looking at the ref. Looks like they didn't get it off in time, or did they jump there?
Say it.
Some laundry on the field there.
There's a delay.
I don't think it was. Oh yeah, I didn't think it was delay again because I saw the ref. I thought he snapped it when there's 2 seconds left, but it looks like one of the Beavers got a little too excited and jumped. So that's gonna also stop the clock. But 37 to 30. I think we'll be all right with that one.
Yeah, I think they'll take. Coaches probably will not like it, but
no, you might have to run them. You might have to run some laps.
Yeah, I was gonna say
on Monday afternoon, but
not
gonna kill you.
Clock is gonna start.
Again, 2 backs in the backfield. Beaver Dam's gonna go right up the gut here, just try to chew up some clock. They're gonna pass here. What are they doing? Interesting.
Oh, it worked, but
number 14 for them. It's Eli Johnson.
Yeah, maybe this is why we don't pass, because now Eli Johnson's down on the ground.
Oh no!
And
that's exactly what you don't want to have in that end of the drive scenario.
It does look like a cramp, so that's a.
Looks like a cramp. Trainer Micah's in there.
Yeah. He does a great job. He's out here for a lot of sporting events. So we can give him some credit for sure.
Minute 38 left in this game.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that it's going to the air, and I mean, if that ball goes incomplete, you stop the clock.
The ball can get picked off.
Right. So, well, interesting.
Interesting call.
Yeah.
But he's standing up. Looked like a cramp. He's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Eli Johnson for Beaver Dam is going to walk back to his huddle.
I definitely don't want to.
It's going to bring
a guy get hurt in the state game.
And it's 4th down.
Right.
You try a long field goal?
Well, you know, we saw plenty of leg earlier, but then
I think they're going to run it.
I think so too. Yeah, I think Parker Blank. He showed a good leg earlier on that first kick, and then the last couple a little shaky. But
well, if you look up at their matchup with Mount Horeb, they have 9 points, so that means they have trust in their kicker.
Absolutely.
Unless it was a touchdown in the safety, but I doubt that. I wasn't watching. Again, I formation in the backfield for Beaver Dam. That's number 10. That's their backup quarterback in now, Jackson Midrom. Right up the gut. Looks like it's enough to pick up the 1st down, and that should be the end of the game here after one more snap.
And I wonder what the criteria is when you finally say, okay, we're putting in our back quarterback because it took him long
Well,
enough.
I think you had a little scare there with number 14, Eli Johnson. So we're going to be like,
Yeah.
all right, Bryant, get some Gatorade. We're going to pull you.
That's a good call, I think. It's
Beaver Dam, minute left in this game. One more inbounds play, at least past 46.
Jackson Ladrin, the sophomore quarterback. Definitely doesn't have the size that Bryant does.
It's
But
like victory formation here.
yeah.
Past 40 seconds. And the kneel down, and that is your ball game. 37-7. Beaver Dam over Watertown. Beavers come and spoil the Gosling's homecoming.
Yeah, and you look at the big picture, though, and hopefully, like I said, a couple of weeks from now, can get a win, hopefully here at home. I mean, it'll...
There were some bright spots for the Goslings. It wasn't all despair.
Right.
Good opening drive, took the lead, had the takeaway that gave you some momentum, some good returns. But Beaver Dam, they're relentless up there with that rushing attack, and they opened it up to the passing game, and they made some plays. So,
Yeah, very good team in Beaver Dam for sure. So, I mean, you got to give them credit. That was...
Beaver Dam stays alive for the fight for that conference title.
Yeah, you bet.
Final score here again from Landsberg is 37-7 Beaver Dam over Watertown. I've been Christian Rhodes along with Ethan Buss, and thank you for joining us here on this homecoming night. Hope you have a good night, and we'll see you next week.